I was teaching a class on innovation last week, and attendees broke into groups and ideated using the SCAMPER technique, which is a great practice for coming up with new ideas and approaches. It originated back in 1953 by Alex Osborn, and then it was further developed in the early 70s by someone named Bob Eberle, who actually wrote a book called SCAMPER. SCAMPER is simply an acronym for a structured process to expand your thinking. Each letter stands for a different perspective you can use when getting creative about a problem or when you're just trying to make something better. S stands for substitute, and the question you want to ask yourself is, what could be substituted to make an improvement? It's what Andrew Frank did when he played around substituting different ingredients, ice cream, syrup, vanilla, coffee, to create the Frappuccino. Starbucks' sales for that alone have been over $2 billion a year. C stands for combine, meaning what perhaps unrelated ideas or products could be combined in a new way. One obvious yet great example is a computer and a mobile phone to create a smartphone, and the rest is history. And a roll-on deodorant idea was combined to make a ballpoint pen. Adapt. During the adapt phase of your brainstorming, think through what can be added, tweaked, or modified in your product or process to make it better. How can you adjust the existing product? How can you make the process more flexible? Now, we all have experience with adapting, as the pandemic forced a lot of companies and people to adapt to remote work, and the same with kids going to school. A lot of things changed. M is for modifying. How could you modify the product or process to improve results? One simple idea that I loved as a kid are those little crimps put into paper or plastic straws to allow it to bend. P is for put to another use. How can the product or process be applied to a different use or used in a different way? What benefits would be gained by using the product elsewhere? One example is restaurants make money not just from selling food, but from selling real estate and franchise fees. E is for eliminate. What can be removed or simplified? How can you achieve the desired results without it? This step is all about purging aspects that aren't necessary. Think about McDonald's and other fast food places letting customers serve themselves soft drinks directly, or Dell selling computers directly to consumers and not through retail stores. R is for reverse. How could your team rearrange, interchange, or even flip things to improve the product or process? Customers now pay at many restaurants before they eat. So whatever business you're in, the SCAMPER technique is a very useful tool for exploring possibilities in innovation, in changing your products and services, as well as in innovating your operations or your very business model.